Well, good morning, everyone. This is Claudia Pasmani, Executive Director at the Amherst Area Chamber. Welcome. We're here talking to Eversource, supporting our small business customers at this really critical time. So they're presenting something that I think is invaluable to our small businesses, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. And I just want to introduce our speaker. His name is Bill Bullock. He's a supervisor responsible for the Eversource Small Business Program in Massachusetts. He's been helping commercial and industrial customers optimize their energy for more than 25 years. So I think he's got a lot to share. And he's basically going to be talking around details around energy efficiency, savings programs, and services for you, our small business owners. So, and there will be time for questions and answers at the end of the session. And I want to thank Eversource for bringing this to us. They've been an incredible member of the Chamber and a great partner in a lot of our events and programs, so, and to our small businesses. And we already did this run through, and I'm excited to do this for our own business. So, and John Page, our membership and marketing manager, is here as well, supporting us. So, Bill, I'll let you take it away.
Yes, thank you, Claudia, and that's a very nice thing to say. Eversource understands that this is a very difficult time, particularly for our small business customers. So we have a number of ways that we think we can help. So we understand that energy is an essential role in your businesses, right? Everyone has been, whether you're been sheltering in place or you've been running your business during the various phases of the shutdown, energy has played an important role in keeping things moving. So we're committed to providing reliable service and protecting our customers during this challenging time. And through our various programs, we are here to help you. So steps that we've already taken particularly with small businesses in mind, we have created payment plans. We understand that there is a big economic fallout, and we are trying to make arrangements for you to extend payments. So if you've missed some payments, or if you know someone that owns a business that has missed some payments, there are ways to restructure your bills so that it's less of a financial burden on you during this time. So I'll talk a little bit more about the payment plans and a way that you can repay with $0 down, and then no late fees will be assessed if you enter into the program. And of course, Eversource has some stimulus program support. We have a specially trained team of customer service representatives with a special line to help you get access to other COVID-related resources. So the COVID-19 payment program, it is a flexible payment plan for our small business customers. We can extend payments up to 12 months for any unpaid balances. There will be $0 down payment. No fees or interest will be charged once you enter the plan, and you'll be protected from disconnection while making payments. So, if you've got an unpaid balance, or someone who has an unpaid balance, tell them to call us and we can work with you to restructure that. Also, in other ways to save, now is a good time to look at your bill. The cost of energy is variable on your bill, and you may have signed up with an alternative supplier. And if you have, it's always good to monitor that cost to make sure that you're paying the best that the market has to offer. So in Western Massachusetts, Eversource recently secured new supplier pricing. We have 8.62 cents per kilowatt hour that was effective July 1st. So if you go onto eversource.com, you can compare that and see if you're paying more. So for example, if you're wondering where it is on your bill, you can look at the what you're paying here on your bill. It's highlighted 7,581 kilowatt hours at 14.9 cents. We typically see rates between 6 cents and 14.9 cents. And you can look at what rates we have to offer on eversource.com. So if you visit eversource.com, you can look under competitive suppliers, and you can pick your own supplier, or if you want to sign up for the Eversource rate, you can get it at 8.62 cents per kilowatt hour. So that is one way to save, is obviously by reducing the price you're paying on energy, but there are other ways to save as well. And I represent the energy efficiency program. That is a very good way for our small business customers to look at the way they use energy and to optimize the way they use energy and not use any more energy than you need to run your business. That is probably the best way to reduce your bill. And of course, some of these things don't take a whole lot of investment to make. Some of these things are just sort of operational changes. They are very easy changes that you can make. So as your business opens up, think about things like installing sink faucet aerators or other water efficient fixtures, controllers that turn off water automatically. As we reopen, we know a lot of people are going to be doing a lot more hand washing. So any steps you take to save energy and water are gonna save you money. And also, don't waste money heating or cooling unused spaces. If you've got spaces that aren't being used during your reopening phases, identify those, and if you can turn the temperature up in the summer or down in the winter, that is another way to save energy. Costs of heating and cooling are the highest component of running a business, so you probably know that, but that is the best way to save money on your energy bills. And then, of course, if your operating hours have changed or your operating patterns have changed, you should relook at the scheduling for your lighting and make sure that it's going on and off at the right times. Make sure you're not lighting spaces that don't need lighting, that aren't occupied. Also, if you've got windows that are letting a lot of natural light in, take advantage of that natural light and turn the lights off during that time. So we're also pleased to provide some virtual assessments. We understand that a lot of businesses don't want anyone other than their customers or their employees in their spaces right now. So that's why we're offering virtual assessments. Typically, we would send an auditor to your space. They would look around and find the opportunities. So for the COVID response, we have put together a team that can provide remote assessments. So they can do it via telephone call or via video chat like this, and they can identify money-saving opportunities in your business. And for a limited time, we are providing enhanced incentives. This is a very good program. It's the best it's ever been. We're providing 100% incentives for those easy to achieve savings measures that really will reduce your energy costs at no risk, because we're providing full incentives for them. Of course, if you're not comfortable with having installers in your space and you want to do a virtual audit, we'll identify what the savings measures are, and we'll schedule the installation for a time when you're comfortable letting someone come into your business. We are implementing strict safety protocols for all of our installers, so they'll be using personal protective equipment that is in place to keep them safe, to keep you safe, and keep your customers and employees safe. This offer is available through August 31st, so we encourage you to call and schedule an audit very soon, because if funding runs out, it is a very good offer, so there is a lot of interest in it. So you'll want to sign up as soon as possible in order to get your audit scheduled. Now, if you want to know the types of measures that we typically see and what's really covered under the 100%, we're looking at LED lighting and lighting controls. Even if you've done LED lighting, there may be an opportunity to implement controls there. If you've got any gas equipment, we do provide this in our service territories where we have gas, but we do work in conjunction with Berkshire Gas to provide incentives as well. They have a program as well. Any HVAC equipment, and this can be anything from a thermostat to putting in drives and motors on fans. The thing is, a lot of HVAC equipment is very customized, and we like to get in and look at it. It's hard to provide a standard offer before we're able to have an auditor come and look at it. Again, our virtual auditors are able to walk you through that process and have you send them photos or video of the equipment, and they can help you identify the measures that might help reduce your energy use there. Also, if you've got walk-in coolers, we can provide an incentive to help control those and to lower your costs. Also, if there are any motors and pump drives in your facility, either for circulating water or fans, we can replace those. Also, we're providing insulation and building envelope. Eversource, as your electric provider, if you does not provide an incentive for that, but Berkshire Gas will provide an incentive for insulation and building envelope. But if you are using a delivered fuel like oil or propane, we can provide an incentive for that as your electric provider. So even if you're not using gas or electric to heat your building, it's important to understand that you do have you do have access to the incentives. So this is a typical case study. This was for a small restaurant. They implemented lighting, so they upgraded their fluorescent lighting to LED lighting, and they put in controls on their refrigeration. The total cost of that project would be $23,000. It saved that customer almost 31,000 kilowatt hours a year. Under a normal program, this would receive an incentive of $16,000, and they would be able to finance the balance at 0%. So this is our normal incentive level. Currently, the incentive would cover the entire cost, so the whole $23,000, and it would deliver to this customer $4,600 a year in energy savings. So that's a lot of money, and we're not asking for any investment on behalf of the customer. So it really is an extraordinary situation, and this is, we understand that that it's necessary right now to get our customers to participate in the program. So that is why we're offering this enhanced incentive at this time to make it a no-brainer, so that it's easy to do. And it is easy to do because we will provide a turnkey service. All you have to do is open the door, and our auditor will come in. So they'll do the audit, they'll plan the installation, and they'll complete the installation for you. And of course, it's all under our instructions. So we are ultimately back our contractors that do the install work. So with this program, hopefully this is very appealing to you. Even if you, so you should be telling your friends about this as well. And understand that the August 31st date is coming quickly, so we want to try to get as many people to sign up for this as possible. We'll look at that date when it arrives and see if there's more funding left. So it might get extended beyond that, but given the level of interest in this program, I do encourage you to sign up very soon. So what do these measures offer? So, the benefits to participating in this program is it really lowers your operating costs. It increases your working capital if that is a concern. We know that cash flow is a concern right now for all of our small business customers, which is why we're enhancing incentives. So that's why we provide this program in the first place. We understand that energy efficiency measures aren't at front of mind all the time. So providing incentives to make the paybacks shorter is very important. In our normal course of business, we would provide access to 0% financing. In Western Massachusetts, that goes on your bill, so it's very easy to pay back the financing. Again, and under the enhanced incentive program, you won't be required to finance anything, and then you will enjoy lower energy bills. You'll have more money available for non-energy investments in your business. Also, the additional benefit of doing these measures is you get an improved environment for your business. So the lighting will be upgraded so you get better lighting, be brighter, employees will be more productive, customers will be able to see better. Heating and cooling, you'll have better control, and controlling for human comfort is very important. Of course, having happier customers and employees is good for any business. And as I pointed out, there is ease of use in this program. It is a turnkey approach, meaning that we do have a bench of qualified contractors that execute these measures for us. They're trusted energy advisors, so we know that they can assess the real measures in your building and deliver real value to you. It's very easy to participate, and it's designed in order to be that way. So signing up is easy. So all you need to do is schedule a time to connect with an Eversource energy expert. Now we can do this virtually via phone or video. You can also, if you're comfortable with having someone come in, they will be wearing PPE, mask, goggles, gloves, sanitizing things as they come in. So that we are offering in-person visits as well. During your assessment, they'll identify the energy savings opportunities and answer any questions that you might have. And after, you'll get a detailed report of all the ways you can save your business money and energy. So you can choose to do any one of the measures that is presented to you or none of them. There's no obligation, but I think when you see the offer that is presented, you'll want to participate. And if you're not comfortable with having someone in your business right now, any measures that we identify that you're comfortable putting in, so these can include screw-in light bulbs or aerators that you can install yourself, we can ship those to you, and then of course schedule an in-person visit when you're comfortable having someone do it. So we recommend that you schedule soon. This applies to any customer technically that is under 300 kW in usage. That applies to most traditionally small businesses. The number to call is 844-887-1400. To learn more, they can fill you in on the programs and to schedule either a virtual assessment or an in-person assessment. And of course, in addition to business, we also serve residential. So we are also offering residential virtual home assessments. So most of our small business owners are also homeowners. So you're eligible to sign up for the incentives right now. So right now we are offering 100% off of insulation projects. There are also generous rebates on heating, cooling, and water heating equipment. And then there's an opportunity for any of that equipment to be financed with a 0% heat loan. So whether you have a home or a business, we recommend that you call. These incentives are enhanced for a limited time, and it's never been a better time for you to participate in these programs. So we are ready to help. We have a number of telephone numbers for you to call. So if you're interested in getting feedback on COVID-19 resources, that number is 844-275-3301. For energy efficiency, if you want to find out how to reduce your energy consumption, call that number, and that's for either your home or your business. So that's 844-887-1400. You press, when prompted, you press 1 for our residential program, you press 2 for your business. And that line is staffed from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Any other time, you can leave a message and someone will get back to you. You can, if you want to restructure your payment arrangements, the number is there on the screen, 800-682-3637. So with that, I would like to thank Claudia for inviting me today to present this to you. We're excited to work with the town of Amherst and the businesses that belong to the chamber to help them save energy. And of course, even if you're not a small business, if you are an Eversource customer, you have access to these programs, and there is an enhanced incentive for you. So I don't want you to think that just if you're a small business, that's the only way to participate. If you're a large business, you can also participate. The incentives aren't quite as rich, but they're there. So with that, if there are any questions, we can answer them. Otherwise, Claudia, I turn it back over to you.
Oh, that's perfect. I actually have some questions. I guess the first one would be the piece that you just talked about, Eversource. What if I'm not an Eversource customer, but I hear about this incentive program? Can I still call that 1-800-844 number?
Yeah, so we coordinate with our fellow utilities. So we will work, you know, if you're in, say, if you're in National Grid territory in Northampton,
Mm-hmm.
we can hand you over to them.
I see. Okay, good. All right. So basically you're offering a free assessment, right? Free installation
Yes.
to give our small businesses savings. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
To sum up. But they need to, you have to sign up to save up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't like to say free because, you
Right.
know, you are paying for this, you know, it is included in the rate structure. So
I
we want
gotcha.
you to take advantage of what you're already paying for. And
Okay.
it's, you know,
Right.
it's no cost to you. So
Mhm. That's the best way to
it's a
say
good deal. Yes.
it. At no cost to you. All right, good.
But
Okay.
I like to stress that people that, you know, this is included in the rates. You are
Mhm.
entitled to this money as a ratepayer. You should be taking advantage of it.
Well, and also the challenges of heating and cooling are stressful on a small business,
Yes.
and it's one less stress to worry about. I know we are currently not in our office right now, and you showed the Nest, and I thought, oh, you know, wouldn't that be nice to be able to do that remotely? Because there are times when we do go in and it's really hot,
Yes.
or extremely, you know, the winter might get extremely cold, but just to have that functionality, but also that, you know, ability to be as flexible as possible so I can save as much energy as possible.
Yes. Yes.
So it would also remind me if I've left it on,
Right. Right.
you know, so that also reminded me that I thought, oh boy, I'm probably not saving as much as I should. So,
Right.
okay, I don't think I missed anything else. So, um, if there are no, I don't see anything in the chat. So I think we're going to leave it there. And thank you so much, Bill, for
Okay.
presenting, and to your team for showing up as usual. You guys have been incredible partners. So thank you. I know you guys are doing a lot in the community too. So please check out Eversource on their Facebook page. They do a lot to give back to the community. So we're really happy to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Claudia.
All right. Take good care.
Okay. Bye.